All right, you got the picture? Good. Everybody get back to work.
Welcome to the Purple Pill Podcast. I'm your host, Robert. I'm with my co host, Darren, and my other co host, LA.
What's
So, how
up?
you guys doing this week?
Fantastic. It's 50 something degrees today for some reason.
Yep,
So
yep.
I'm doing great.
We getting a little break from the cold weather, so I'm good. People still don't know how to drive, but I'm good. That's not something I just got to emphasize every week. Like I gotta say that.
You
But
gotta just be, it comes with being in Columbus.
yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Okay, this is the last week I'll ever say that. Unless, yeah. Okay, that's the last week I'll say that.
Did
But
the groundhog see a shadow?
did that happen?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
We're talking about Groundhog Day?
Yeah, no, like if the groundhog sees its shadow, we get 6 more weeks of winter, right?
Yeah. Like it's like eight
Or is
weeks.
it a hedgehog? Something like that. Some kind of hog.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering.
It's a groundhog. Matter of fact, can we find out? Yeah, that's a very important thing.
Can you also
That'll
make
let you
sure?
know how much winter's left.
And if it's not, I could break out my shorts.
Columbus. Yeah,
The
pass.
Marion Groundhog did not see his shadow during the Wednesday annual Groundhog Day celebration. Buckeye Chuck's prediction is the opposite as his friend in Pennsylvania. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Phil, who
Uh,
predicted a long winter.
It's a short winter this year.
Buckeye
So
Chuck.
yeah,
he
sorry,
didn't see his shadow.
I like Buckeye Chuck.
I couldn't imagine
He
seeing
looks like a
Groundhog.
big guy.
Does they? Could you imagine being in hibernation all winter, come out and be like, "Dang, what the hell is that?" Oh,
That's what Buckeye Chuck looked like. They even put him in a jersey or nothing.
how we
Nah.
know that's not Punk Situation Phil. Huxel, Punk
You're absolutely right. I
Such.
have no idea because he's not in a jersey. I have no distinguishing factors on him to tell me who he is. I need a tattoo or something. Body art. I need a cigarette in his mouth.
What? He just look like that every day. Groundhog, that's what I'm saying. Put a Buckeye on. Just put a Buckeye necklace on him.
And even, let me know.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was February 2nd either. It's been multiple weeks.
Well, we halfway through it at this point. I guess we did get a little bit more winter. Starting to work
Yeah.
our way through it. How you been though, Rob?
I've been pretty good. How about y'all?
Kicking it.
Pretty good.
Our heat went out. We had to buy a new heater. That was something I didn't want to do.
That is tragic.
Yeah. What else happened? We had Valentine's Day. Shout out to all the lovers and friends.
How was that?
Touche, touche.
We went to the melting pot. Had a great time.
You guys
And
went
then we
to a
went
what?
to a magic show. It was fantastic.
What was the craziest trick that you saw at the magic show?
Dude took $1 out of somebody's wallet. Uh, He put it inside of this envelope, set it on fire, and then it was on a cup behind me that nobody touched, no one was near, and it had the same serial number that he had in the other dollar. Blew my mind.
I don't trust him around me. He sound like he could just take anything on my wallet at any
I
time.
told him, I was like, "You are a wizard. You're a fucking wizard."
That is wild.
But he was a nice white guy magician. Nice white guy. Great dude.
Have
Yeah,
you met
very
any black
homely
magicians?
jokes. I think like instinctively black people aren't trusting of the black art, so no, I don't think there are.
I think, well, yeah, we come from like, what's it?
We know God.
Yeah, what's
Most
the
black people.
voodoo? Voodoo.
I don't.
There's certain stuff you just don't mess with when you black, and magic might be just one of
You shouldn't mess with.
them. You see a nigga in the hood doing magic,
Mm.
and he do that dollar trick, and he survives Like, bro, you took what out my wallet?
Mm-mm.
What you mean I need to reach in my pocket?
He's got to go.
He said, if I reach in my pocket.
You got to go. That's just tragic. Like he did a couple other tricks too, where like he would look somebody in the face and draw what they drew down on the card. Blew my mind. So like this person drew a cat on their card, held their card in their hands by their chest. Magician looked them in the eyes for 20 seconds, did some magic word shit, and then drew a cat on the dry erase board.
No one.
Yes, he did. He did it 3 times.
I'll be saying like this. Using my beard.
It was wild, bro.
I'll be using my beard as a cover.
It was insane how this man did it.
Nah, bro. You're not. Nah. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it the most hardest thing possible. You're not gonna just. Nah.
You are free to go try. Tell me how your experience works, but
I'm not getting on stage with that man. If he takes something out your wallet without.
he asked you first. He's very polite, man. Very polite white man. What was I about to say? TJ had a part in the magic show too, where what was I about to say? Yeah, he had like this flip book where he had just random thoughts or sayings, like July 1st, 1999, like New Year's Day, or like reading a book, or riding a bicycle, or Disneyland. Like he would just have random things on this flip book, and he would flip through the book and have people stop him randomly and read the word to themselves, and that was it. So everybody did this, and there was 3 people. TJ was one of them, and he was like, "Okay, everybody remembers their thing," and the dude would ask them some questions, and they were supposed to say no to every question. So the dude asked them questions like, "Does this have something to do with you when you're small?" And like you're supposed to say no. "Does this have anything to do with like a doll?" And you're supposed to say no. But like obviously people was fucking up and saying yes to the questions sometimes because you're not instinctively a liar, right? TJ did great. He said no every time though. And guess what his was? TJ's was and dude was like, "You were building a snowman, huh?" TJ was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's fucking wild." How do you know?
Like, give me that notebook back.
That was wild. I was like, "Yo, this dude's wild." And he handed his watch around the whole crowd, and like everybody got to turn the knob a little bit, and we all landed on the time. It was like 3:45 or something. And he's like, "Do you guys remember what you were doing at 3:45?" And obviously no. And he was like, "Well, I have a surprise for you." And like he pointed to the clock that's been behind him the whole time, and it was 3:45 on the clock. I was like, "Oh shit." And he was like, "Just to prove to you, I didn't do this." He took the clock down and he punched through the clock, and the clock was fake. I was like, "Yo, what did he just do?" Then he was like, "All right, I'm out of here." I was like, "No, you can't end the magic show like that." So his clock was up there, a digital clock. The hands was moving, and the clock the matched the watch time that we changed on his watch. But when he went up and he grabbed the watch,
One person in the crowd did it.
everybody was moving his watch. He passed his whole watch around. If you wanted to change the time, you could. I was over there cranking that shit. And they went up, he grabbed this random clock. He pulled this clock down and he punched that shit. And there was a random paper. And on the paper was the time that was drawn on it. And we crumbled it up and passed it through the aisle. And we all got to see it. It was a fake fucking clock. It wasn't even a real clock. But it was a real clock. It was wild. It was wild.
I'm out of here.
He said, I don't do it justice, but I strongly suggest y'all go look this man up. I don't know his name, but maybe we'll put it in the comments or something. But
for sure.
dope dude. He got engaged too, so he's doing great.
That's what's up. Congrats to him. What we got this week?
Hopefully a magic
I
show.
wanted to start out with we know the Super Bowl was last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, let's talk about the Super Bowl real quick. Then I wanted to talk about some Super Bowl commercials and see what you guys think about the Super Bowl commercials.
If we
Do it.
start with Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It was a great game.
I have never been so happy to see a team lose a Super Bowl before in my life. I finally got to see Cincinnati lose a Super Bowl in my lifetime. My dad got to see Cincinnati losing a Super Bowl twice. I got to see it at
Wow.
least once.
God. Oh, God.
It was a very happy day in my life as a football fan. I feel like I've progressed as a football fan. So,
What?
You go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna skip this one. I
there's
got
no too
family
many
who
Bengals
are
fans.
Bengals fans.
I mean, I wasn't happy. I mean, I was happy that that the Rams won only because I put money on the Rams. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But I was also happy for Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp. I don't think Cooper Kupp get enough. I don't think he's one of the best route runners. One of the best actual catchers of the ball, and he blocks the most as a receiver. At least in my opinion, he does the most blocking as a receiver, the most effective blocking. And then Aaron Donald, I don't really say much. He's Aaron Donald.
Personally, I want the Bengals to do better, possibly even win. It was the year of the Tiger, right?
I think they did a really good job though.
Considering they even got there, I feel like they're the underdog. The underdog story wins, right? Normally in America, that's what the American dream is. Work hard and you get there.
Okay. Well, hold on.
you're mixing like
I,
two things together.
Yeah, you're mixing. Yeah,
am
I
I?
know. No, you're right. He's right. But you can't apply that to the Bengals and disregard the Rams and that because the Rams got to the Super Bowl, they lost. They are in a tougher division. No disrespect. It's just the fact that y'all whole division got hurt, or Big Ben wasn't a good quarterback. The Ravens got hurt. Baker Mayfield shouldn't have been playing all those games with.
Yeah.
So no disrespect, but you look at the NFC West. The Cardinals came out on like a seven-win streak or a 6-win streak or something crazy like that. San Francisco 49ers was in every game and made the playoffs and made it to the NFC Championship. Other team, the Seahawks just had a bad year.
Yeah.
But
I
you
mean,
can't. And then you got Matthew Stafford, who's been in Detroit all of those years, not doing nothing.
not doing nothing.
Well, he was doing something, but the team wasn't doing nothing. The organization wasn't. So he goes out there. That's a great underdog story in itself. So you combine all of that.
I'm just saying, I feel like the Bengals
Before we continue, I
should
need you
win
to
a
fix
little better.
the light that's on LA a little bit.
How's that?
I guess that's not the light that's on LA. It's like I'll be right now. Y'all keep talking.
But you said you guessed what about the Bengals?
It was the year of the Tiger, man. I felt like everybody in Ohio was a Bengals fan. I was like, okay, let's see what they can do. I had high hopes, is all. But
They took my team out the playoffs. I wasn't rooting against them, but I wasn't far.
for them,
I'm a big Cooper Kupp. I'm a big Cooper Kupp, and I'm an even bigger Aaron Donald fan. This is
what?
Gotcha. I got it. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm a big Aaron Donald fan, big Cooper Kupp fan. I think Sean McVay is one of the best head coaches in the league.
Okay.
I think Zach Taylor called a decent game as an offensive coordinator. I think he's getting a lot of slack for that. But I think overall he did a good job on the offensive side. But as a head coach, nah, there was certain stuff that I was just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Bro, like, I think when we was there watching the game, I had said, run the ball. If that was Sean McVay, I was like, run the ball. Like, what are you doing here?
Nah, throw it.
Throw it.
Throw it.
Pass interference.
Gotta throw it.
Pass.
It worked, didn't it?
What is going
But it
on?
worked,
I don't know,
didn't it?
Darren. Could you say he's a bad defensive coordinator when he is the OC, basically?
Who?
Zach Taylor?
I think he did a bad job calling the game overall. But I think he did a good job of defense. If that makes sense.
Got you.
Is that right?
No, it looks. I think you just need to like flatten it out. It's vertical right now. Flatten it out. Nah, it's still kind of fucked up.
Put the side that's by
I've,
you up
I've
a
never
little
seen
bit.
us have this problem before. Though. This is weird.
What problem is it?
Our secondary camera is kind of the thing's kind of in the way. That's
smart.
better. That's probably the best you're gonna get. All right, thanks.
But a lot of people all of a sudden were Bengals fans.
Yeah. I feel like everybody know how to become a Bengal.
Not me.
I'm not a Bengals fan personally. Exactly. I'm not a Bengals fan, but I am a Joe Burrow fan.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow nice. And here's the craziest thing, bro. I told everybody at the beginning of the season, I was like, yo, look out for the Bengals this year. I told everybody that. I told Rob that. He didn't believe me. I told everybody.
I didn't believe you either. I
was
thought
like,
you was joking. I was like, the Bungles?
Bro, I was like, they were terrible for so long, but if Joe Burrow could stay healthy behind the offensive line that they got the weapons, and their defense just went onto a different level. And I saw it in preseason.
Trash. That's what they are.
You see y'all in the division.
I know. What we got? What else we got? What we got?
Let's watch the
commercial.
Super Bowl commercials. We'll just
Do
check
it.
some of them out. We don't gotta watch all of them, but let's just watch them and let's go from there.
The LeBron one was dope. I do want to say that.
Oh, what happened? Oh no.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Did they only blow the
I got a
part
couple
that for the route?
He gonna play into it. That's dope.
That's funny. That's funny for real. We're talking about each one? I like it. We're doing like a hands. What are we doing? Like a I like it or don't like it?
I think it was definitely this in the middle, but
I like
I like it. It wasn't battle.
It was alright.
I liked it.
I like this one too.
Which one? This one?
Shelly had a
Catherine,
seashore.
it's so much about organization.
What are you doing, Rob?
Well,
Skip.
I use my keypad for transitions, but it's also taking it as like a.
Down to where it's
That's true.
presentable and we can get through meetings quicker. PowerPoint presentation.
Great to
Sleep Cat. With the
Um,
greetings, lovers.
John Legend.
International superstar John Legend here with a very special gift for you. I'm going to let you sleep with me.
What?
Well, not sleep with me. I'm a happily married man. Just regular sleep. Treat yourself to some well-earned self-care by listening to my new Sleepcast on Headspace. It's your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to sleep
What?
with me. Sort of. Sweet dreams, lovers. Start your free
That's
trial.
I don't understand what I just heard.
That was weird. That was weird.
Sleep with John Legend. I love it. I'm gonna send it to my mama.
Yeah, maybe it's I'm very
Be like, mama, guess what you can do? You can sleep with John Legend. For free, girl.
Stop.
You're gonna be excited to hear what I tell them. What about boosters?
Where are the funny commercials?
This wasn't a funny commercial because it's funny. Oh, it's the commercial.
I told you, bro. These are just all the commercials there. Not all of them were good. A lot of them were
Nah.
trash.
Hit the road and sketch.
Nah.
New spicy
Was
Love's
that
pizza
Skechers commercial was trash?
Was it a Super Bowl commercial or was it just on during the Super Bowl?
It's a Super Bowl commercial. They still got to pay
feel like
millions
it
of
was-
dollars to get that ad on there.
Skechers might have just really wanted their commercial played.
Pizza Hut.
All right,
Hurts
this is
so good with its spicy marinara
and slice the chilies. It's like a roundhouse kick to the taste buds. How's it looking? Don't be bashful with the fiery flakes now. I want it to be real spicy.
I haven't started yet.
Okay, I'm ready. The new Spicy Lovers Pizza. Get it while it's hot.
Hey,
You want respect?
hey.
Red chilies get you respect. Knowing our Pizza
like
Hut.
I like him. Thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
I love Pizza Hut commercials.
Pizza.
Move quickly, but precisely.
Speed,
Be flexible, but balanced.
agility,
Go on autopilot, but utilize human intelligence.
innovation.
These are the qualities of the A game. And the A game is business at the peak of performance. We call this the Autonomous Digital Enterprise. BMC.
I
Trash.
don't know what it is. What? Get out of here.
Excitement. When you realize the spice of life is actually the spice you just tasted. On time, lowest price, or we'll make it right. Grubhub.
Not a Grubhub fan. I'll give it a.
Yeah. I don't know.
What else we got?
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order? Hi, can
I No. get
Can I get a?
Get into McDonald's.
Ooh, can I get a? Can I get a?
Yeah, can I get
Oh my god. I'm mad because this is exactly what I do. Can I get a
10-piece chicken McNuggets. And what sauce would you like with that?
10 out of 10 McDonald's, you gotta be with that one. Because I do that shit
Yeezy pulled up.
constantly. Yeah?
Yeezy pulled up.
Yeah. Easy had to get an M for that.
Anyway,
It's
Tesla
a
truck.
stack.
That's fine. I don't know. It was cool. I like it. Thumbs up.
YouTube TV is a reinvented way to watch TV. No wires, no boxes, and unlimited DVR.
Wait, unlimited DVR?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm worried about that much power might do to me.
Okay. YouTube TV has real-time highlights to catch up on the game if you miss anything.
I actually like missing things. My team's awful.
Well, it also has personalized recommendations, so no more scrolling endlessly.
But scrolling endlessly lets me reject things.
Yeah, but...
Reject.
All right, that's enough. Look, you should try YouTube TV for free. It's everything live TV should be.
Even though it's $65 a month.
It's 65.
Yeah, they don't tell you that part.
No, it's not.
It
Dude,
says
no,
it
it's
right
right
after. Look.
I got it back. I tried it like a couple years back
$64.99
for free for like a week. Then after it was like, oh yeah, $65 a month. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. That's stupid.
Is it worth
I
it?
know it's gonna be like 20.
Is it worth it?
I don't think so. 65 is a lot of money.
For
when you can just watch
TV?
it for free on the internet.
But do you get TV and YouTube too?
What?
Like ad-free YouTube as well?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Because if you get like ad-free YouTube and everything like that, it might be worth it.
That's wild. That is wild. That's a lot of money.
What else we got?
Yeah. You can watch
Sally
one more.
sold
commercial, no big deal.
seashells by the
That's the one
seashore.
outside.
But
Like,
the seashells didn't sell so well. So Sally set up a seashell store on Squarespace. Soon her
Yeah.
seashells started
I
selling.
like this one.
Sally was such a seaside sensation. She also sold swanky seashell accessories, seashell serenity sessions, savory seaside snacks, even seashell excursions of the seashore. Sally's seashells were so successful, she sailed into the setting sun as a seashell celebrity.
Shucks.
How many people do you think knew who Zendaya was but didn't know who Andre was?
I knew who Zendaya was.
I don't know who they both are. I don't know. That's a hard question. But I will say that's a tongue twister that I don't think anybody can say right now.
I can't.
With a script in front of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sally
it's
Soul
not
Seashell.
3
Yeah,
stars.
he's
I
that
can't
guy.
even say Sally stole seashells.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, I can barely get that far.
Became a sensational seaside celebrity.
What's the next one?
When I see a problem, I am going to fix it. America's
Why did
got a
everybody in the
serious
car go
problem,
crazy?
so I'm going to get it off
when
my
they saw her?
chest.
Everybody loves Dolly Parton.
5G phones.
Everyone's
We
hey.
have unlimited 5G networks. But you can make a difference. If you join T-Mobile, these phones will be able to shine their brightest, like me. I have my own theme park. T-Mobile, do it for the phones.
How can I help these phones?
You got a voice, use it. You got a voice, Molly.
Is
Use
Miley
it.
Cyrus
Do
related to
it for
Dolly
the
Parton?
phones.
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
What'd you ask about Miley Cyrus?
If you're related to Dolly Parton?
It's related to who?
Dolly Parton.
No.
Dolly Parton.
She's Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Stupid.
So,
Bet to
T-Mobile commercial.
First off, this commercial by itself, this shot by itself gets a thumbs up. Look at this shot.
What
Look
is
at
this?
this is a great shot.
What is it?
You got the gambling in the background, where you got the in the very, very background, it shows that it's a bar setting. Really elegant. Really elegant. That's all I'm saying.
You might.
Go ahead.
Leonardo said it's time to finish this.
Oh,
What
I have those too.
Let's raise the stakes.
Fun. Robot Factory. I see your 4K smart TV.
All right. So what is this? Amazon?
What is this? Probably.
I'm guessing Amazon.
Amazon.
Prime?
Yeah, I think it's a Prime commercial. What do you think, Darren?
What?
Oh, that's what I'm guessing too.
Do you?
And I
There's
raised
going on
the
everywhere.
cashback I got from buying all this with Rakuten.
Oh.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Found me.
That was funny. This one's cute.
Nice suits. You guys blend right in.
The world needs you back.
I'm retired, Greg. You know this.
People have their money just sitting around doing nothing.
That's bad. They shouldn't do that.
They're getting crushed by inflation.
Well, I feel for them.
They're taking financial advice from memes.
I'll get my onesies.
Good to have you back, old friend.
Yeah, eyes on the road, Benny.
Welcome to a new chapter in investing. E-Trade, now from Morgan Stanley.
You know what the funniest part about this commercial is?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when these commercials were coming out, I had no idea what this commercial was for. I never knew what these commercials were about.
Man. I think we all did. Nobody knew what trading was at the age of 7.
At all. I still don't know what it is.
Same.
Stuff. We love stuff. And there's some really great stuff out there. But I doubt that any of us will look back in our lives and think, I wish I'd bought an even thinner TV. Found a lighter light beer. Or had an even smarter smartphone. Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy?
Yeah.
Or the places we didn't go?
I can't wait to his
That
show
was
comes
so
out.
much.
I can't wait to his show comes out. What do you guys think of that one?
That was a show?
Is it Expedia?
No,
Oh,
no,
it's
I'm saying the
Expedia.
actor. That was Ewan McGregor or something like that. He's the dude who played
Wilton.
what's his name? Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Star Wars. Star
Yeah.
Wars.
That's where he's from.
This could be the last one.
Gotta move. Gotta get out.
Oh no.
Gotta leave this
Okay.
place. Gotta find some place. Some other place. Some brand new
This feels
place.
like a beer commercial.
Some place where each face that I see won't be staring back at me, telling me what
This
to
is
be and how to
this
be
is
it.
a meta or something. Nah, or Coinbase. This is something new. I just have to say that.
The metaverse one was with the
Zero
Chuck E.
in
Cheese
the way
things.
of possibility. Introducing Zero
There you
Carb
go.
Bud Light next.
It's hard to tell.
They say fortune is fickle. Wrong.
It's hard to tell.
If they don't say it at the beginning of the commercial, it's very hard.
What do you know those one was? Oh, I was asking if he saw the Pringles one or knew what the Pringles one was.
Pringles
It's
one was funny.
hilarious.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the funniest one.
I still think the LeBron one was phenomenal.
The LeBron one was phenomenal.
He said the future is crunk. You gotta go to the Doritos one after this. I just know.
He said, "Fuck it."
Feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed.
We're there, Denver.
The fact that there's more Pringles than this whole trip is what gets me. Those chips ever know Get out of here. Get out of here. That's
The
crazy.
baby coming.
What the I? Why you talking?
Look at his funeral though.
Oh man, that is such an accurate commercial too, bro.
Yeah.
For the most part, everybody gets their hands stuck in the place. Go back real quick,
Wait, you
but
get your
there's
hand stuck in the Pringles can?
All the time.
never had absolutely.
No.
You gotta like throw gang signs to get it out.
Yeah, you gotta break your damn knuckles down there. Wait, before you do that, just hit the back button.
It's like a minute in.
Oh, so yeah, the Doritos commercial, the Frito-Lay right there.
I like the one underneath it better.
That's-
What's that for the one?
That was good, but this was hilarious to me for some reason. It just caught me so far off guard.
Ooh, the slow. Ooh.
Ooh, baby,
Ooh,
baby.
baby.
But baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. But baby, baby.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby.
The commercial for Nope. I was like, yeah, Nope.
Oh yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I think that's gonna be a great movie.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And that's usually when I used to like about the Super Bowl commercials.
The trailers.
Yeah.
You didn't see the Doctor
Like,
Strange 2 trailer?
yeah,
Nope.
I did.
I did not.
Yeah, I think he might have looked away at that moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
I can't wait.
That's dope. And there was another, I think the Batman one.
The Batman one? Yeah.
Like there was one more commercial for a movie that I was like, yo, that's gonna be something. I can't remember if you're like, what else we got?
The All-Star game this past weekend was in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's still going on in Cleveland. I don't know why they choose these cold cities lately. Last time it was in Chicago and now they're in Cleveland. I just don't get it. It's just too cold. Am I tripping?
No. They need to spread it out. They need to take it everywhere.
I wouldn't take it. I would be like, look, we gonna stay in Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami, Orlando, LA, and the Bay Area. And the Bay Area might still be cold at that time of year. And Phoenix. They deserve to. But overall, the dunk contest was kind of cool this year. The celebrity contest, the celebrity,
I didn't finish it.
that was interesting. That was interesting.
I was too busy trying to breathe.
Miles Garrett, that Miles Garrett.
I mean, I started it with y'all, but like I was in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you are right.
I bought a nose machine I was trying to use, which it works kind of. I can kind of breathe now. Oof.
You can't breathe.
Sometimes I can breathe.
Sometimes.
I did not love that. I like this commercial, but it was just wild. They didn't have a Skittles commercial.
Which one?
They didn't have a Skittles commercial. No Skittles commercial this year. That's unfortunate.
It was hard to remember.
Skittles got taken off the shelves, probably. They can't afford a Super Bowl commercial. That's why we got that Skechers commercial.
No. I think there was a lot more of like crypto, Coinbase and stuff.
It was only 2.
I mean, 2 is enough.
Okay.
I thought it was like more than that first. But
I only saw 2.
Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they implied it in the other.
Maybe.
Like that. I don't know what that commercial was. That alcohol commercial, whatever. But like.
Bud Light Seltzer.
Yeah, that.
Right. How are you supposed to know what the hell that is?
I thought that was a better person, but
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Beer commercials have nothing to do with beer.
What?
Beer commercials have nothing to do with beer.
Yeah, it's supposed to be what you're doing while you're drinking. Isn't that what beer commercials are all about? What you could be doing while drinking. The allure of drinking with friends. The allure of drinking with people.
Drinking is with friends is fun though.
I mean, that's what the commercial tells you.
You think it's just telling you, and you think it's because it's telling you that, or you think it's
I don't believe that's what the commercials tell you.
I could believe that. Yeah.
If the commercials weren't there. I mean, I'm not saying that it strongly affects people, but I think that's what commercials say.
Well, I'm not taking no bag of spicy whatever I just saw to the jungle. I can tell you that.
You're not taking some hot Cheetos with you to the jungle?
No.
I'm definitely doing it.
To the jungle. I can tell you that. I think I'm good.
Hot Cheetos and some White Claws.
You feed that to any type of animal, you're not coming out alive. I think you.
They gonna start singing. Hot Cheetos and some White Claws.
They're gonna be like, "Where's Spotter?"
I'm gonna give them a Pop-Tart.
You gonna give them the driest? You gonna give them the driest breakfast food you could give them?
Is it even the breakfast food? Is it a pastry? A dessert?
I associate it with being a breakfast. Maybe it's just because it's one of those things that you eat right before you went to class.
Think of the desert. Gore-Tex Air Jordan 1s. Ooh.
These names. What is Gore-Tex?
Gore-Tex is another clothing company.
Where the hell did they come up with that name?
I don't know. But they make really heavy duty stuff. So it should be heavy duty, and Gore-Tex helped.
Those are sexy.
Oh yeah. 200 easy. I got the threes this weekend.
You got the threes? Oh yeah, you did put that in the group chat, didn't you?
Yeah, waterproof Gore-Texes.
That's kind of fire.
Everything but bulletproof. Once they become bulletproof, it's a wrap. I'm buying Black Forces. It's gonna be a hot summer. Yeah, just run around with them on my hands.
Stop shooting.
Sir.
Enforce return fire and put these shoes down for protection.
All right. So this is what I wanted to. Fuck, I keep fucking up. Boom. Boom.
It's all good. You can explain it as we go.
Yeah, you guys will get it. You guys will get it immediately. We only need to watch like 10-15 minutes of this.
10-15 minutes.
No, going to start PMQs, but before we do, I want to remind everybody the Prime Minister's question. I would like to point out that the British Sign Language interpretation of proceedings is available to watch on Parliament Live TV. We start with Prime Minister's questions. Dr. James Davies.
Question number one, Mr. Speaker. Well, sir.
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I know that the whole House will want to join me in paying tribute to Jack Droney. His working life was devoted to his trade union members, and in recent years...
That's the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson.
I know. Why does he look crazy?
That's just how he looks.
Okay.
His constituents in Birmingham, Erdington. I was deeply saddened to hear of his death, and my thoughts are with Harriet and the family and all those who knew him as a friend. Mr. Speaker, I want to apologise. I know that millions of people across this country have made extraordinary sacrifices over the last 18 months. I know the anguish that they have been through, unable to mourn their relatives, unable to live their lives as they want, or to do the things they love. And I know the rage they feel with me and with the government I lead when they think that in Downing Street itself, the rules are not being properly followed by the people who make the rules. And though I cannot anticipate the conclusions of the current inquiry, I have learned enough to know that there were things we simply did not get right. And I must take responsibility. Number 10 is a big department with the garden as an extension of the office, which has been in constant use because of the role of fresh air in stopping the virus. And when I went into that garden just after 6 on the 20th of May, 2020, to thank groups of staff before going back into my office 25 minutes later to continue working, I believed implicitly that this was a work event. But Mr. Speaker, with hindsight, I should have sent everyone back inside. I should have found some other way to thank them. And I should have recognized that even if it could be said technically to fall within the guidance, there would be millions and millions of people who simply would not see it that way, people who suffered terribly, people who were forbidden from meeting loved ones at all, inside or outside. And to them and to this House, I offer my heartfelt apologies. And all I ask is that Sue Gray be allowed to complete her inquiry into that day and several others so that the full facts can be established. And I will, of course, come back to this House and make a statement. Mr. Speaker, this morning I had meetings with ministerial colleagues and others. In addition to my duties in this House, I shall have further such meetings later today.
Dr. James Davies. Mr. Speaker, my constituent Carol Ridgway faces 8 weeks of stress and worry as she waits for an urgent appointment at the local breast clinic in North Wales. Yet, despite the pandemic, 85% of patients in England wait only 2 weeks for their urgent suspected cancer referrals. What can my right honourable friend do to ensure equality of healthcare across Britain?
Prime Minister.
I thank my honourable friend for his question. I'm sorry about the case that he raises. Of course, health is a devolved matter, but I thank our NHS colleagues across the whole of the UK.
Right.
I think somebody will be going for an early cup of tea as well.
Are they the question?
The question's been asked. I want to know the answer.
This,
Your constituents want to know the answer. I don't need any extra help either. So please.
yeah. So let's just explain this to.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I
Go ahead and explain this to the audience.
Basically, this guy Boris Johnson is the prime minister in the UK. Apparently, he hosted a party sometime during COVID, where he was caught not wearing a mask, or people at the party were caught not wearing a mask, and the public found out about it. So there was a public outcry, and a bunch of people want him to either step down or be impeached. That's what I think this hearing is for. I'm not sure when it happened, but this hearing was in January of this year.
Well, essentially, people are just asking him questions about the party, or
they basically want him to step down. So they're making arguments and telling him to give him shit to step down, and he's just kind of like weaving shit like Floyd.
I mean, I can't blame him. That's just what politicians do, right? Essentially, right? You mess up just like every other human, and then you gotta ask apologies because you're in the higher.
Yeah, but we don't do this in America. We don't get like everybody in a room and we're like,
what are you talking about? Have you not seen Facebook get caught up by the
whatever it is, the tribunal?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but those are a bunch of old people. This is like everybody. This would be like going to like the Senate.
Is it not just as intimidating?
JP Morgan.
I'm not sure, bro. They go up and have to speak in front of the Senate. I'm pretty sure that's who they are speaking in front of.
I don't know.
I can't remember off the top of my head either. But they're speaking in front of some people who represent something and asking some real questions. Let's go with the Supreme Court.
AOC is a part of it. Whatever that committee is or group.
You think Facebook is changing their name just because
they don't want none
for no
of that
reason? They said that is going to be part of the path. Meta is not going to be getting called to the carpet no more. Nah, bro. I kind of think this is just like I said, politicians.
I mean, he apologized, right?
I ain't got a problem with it. Everybody make their mistakes in the pandemic. Was,
yeah, but you're forcing people to stay home with masks.
Was he forcing people, or the people who get paid millions of dollars to tell him what the suggested route of action is? The ones who told him what to do.
World Health Organization.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
He just reciprocated what was told. So
imagine if we saw like Donald Trump just like not wearing a mask.
That's exactly what we saw.
I don't doubt that we did see that.
That's exactly what we saw.
Not for a split second.
What I'm saying is, the World Health Organization, whatever they have over there, said, "Yo, this is what you need to do, or else everyone's dying." So he told everybody that shit. He went home and had a fucking party scheduled from 2 months ago, and he had that party. He broke that shorty that he wanted to break off. It was a great time.
I don't know. The UK ain't going for it, so I think they're going to try to get him out of there.
I mean, if that's the case, if they really want him out, I'm cool with the people's decision on why him out. That's
They
great.
should never had him. This crazy ass dude in there. You know what he looked like? Remember, what's his name?
Oh wow, today, man. No, please don't do this, man.
It was Bro, I can't remember his name, but it's a cartoon character. He looked crazy as fuck, and that's what he looked like. I think his name was. It was a red cartoon character back in the day. It was super fast. What's his name? Boris.
Did you say red?
Yeah.
He was red.
Cartoon super fast.
Red.
I immediately went to the Flash, but I know that's not it.
Red.
What the fuck? I just search up.
I don't know how y'all gonna look. Like, I don't know how y'all gonna find it. I just want to let that be known. I don't
I'll
know.
find it.
But anyway, like I said, I'm cool with the people's decision. If they want him out so bad, cool. Then that's probably should be the thing to do. That's what I think. That is wrong to look up. Is this how you look things up? Is that how you look things up?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk about how you look things up. That is wrong. That is wrong. I can't stand y'all.
It's
Y'all
all
are on
figured
one
out.
today. Y'all are on one. Y'all are on one today. Oh my goodness. Sheesh.
Let's try to figure this shit out.
He don't look like no Dolph Lundgren, bro.
Nah,
I
it's not
can't remember
him.
this
It was
thing.
this other actor. I forget his name. He acted really weird.
It
You
was.
gotta give me a
I
movie.
can't.
I don't know any movies with him. He's an older actor.
Yeah. How about he just look like Boris Johnson? Y'all?
That's fine.
Let's just keep it up.
Maybe that's who he was.
People like that. You're gonna have people in the comments
Like
trying to figure out who this guy look like.
they didn't even hire nobody to comb homie hair.
And come on, bro. He did
woke up
comb
like
his
that?
hair. That's his style, bro.
He got this $1 million suit on, but nobody combed his hair.
Bro, that's his style, man. Let him rock his style.
Is this style to look like he always just woke up? He running half the free world.
Let me ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
They was wearing wigs
Mm-hmm.
300 years ago.
Be right.
Sorry, 50 years
Mm-hmm. No, 300 years ago.
Okay, so whatever. You know, they was wearing wigs.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 250 years ago, they was wearing wigs too.
Yeah.
So it's just an England thing, bro.
You think this is an England thing?
They
Those
go
wearing
through-
wigs before because they had lice and scurvy. It was dirty.
Yes.
He got hair now. He got enough hair to sit here and let it go crazy.
And he
That's
also
who it
has
is.
enough freedom.
It's Gary Busey.
I have no idea what you're talking. Oh, that's
I'm weak. Maybe this is who I was thinking of. That looked like the crazy dude.
y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
I just don't know any movies with him, but don't they look like the same guy?
Yeah.
Y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild.
Yeah.
Y'all are wild. Y'all,
Yeah. I already see it.
y'all are crazy, dog.
A striking resemblance.
Right. Well, man, what else we got to speak? Man, y'all wild. Y'all wild. Y'all hear Kanye West?
I'm wild. Rob is disrespectful. There's a difference.
Okay, true.
But I like it.
Did y'all hear that Kanye West's album is going to only on Donda 2's only gonna be out on like his app or something like that? A specific app.
It's gonna be on what?
Yeah, say Donda 2 with it. Because he has too much stuff going on in his life. He's got to specify, good lord, specify that it's the album will be only
$200 for what?
Bro, have you seen people play with that thing? That thing's actually really freaking cool.
What?
I
What
think
are y'all
Baron would have a
talking-
field day with that.
What are y'all
What?
talking about?
You don't know about Kanye's stem player?
Maybe y'all read it too quick and I didn't read it too quick. I don't know what y'all was reading.
I was reading $200 for the album.
Listen
It's
to this.
$200 for the album.
It's really very lifelike every single night, right? Every single fight. But it's really very lifelike every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram and I don't even like lights. I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ-like. I was screaming at the referee just like Mike. Looking for a bright light. Seagull, what's your life like? Riding on a white bike, feeling like a sight flight. Riding on a white bike, feeling like a...
That shit hard, bro. And they have
It's
like a
like,
ton of. You can put like
it's-
any song on it, and you can do that with like
Like
any
a
song.
MPC box? Like a that's dope.
It's one
He
of the coolest things
made-
I've ever seen in a while.
He made a handheld producer to any album. You a DJ, but you control the whole record.
On my hand, that's dope. He can make shit
Aaron, you
all
can
day
put any
while
song
walking
on there.
around.
That's wow. So, wow. I can't even hit on that.
I'm
Press
surprised
play
you didn't
again.
know about that.
Let's play.
Press play. Hey. 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 How do you program this shit though? This is hot.
I think there's a website you like hook it up to your computer or something.
Send me this. I need to send this. I need to buy one of these. I'm about to be at work like. I'll be like, what you do? I'll be like,
Starting my second career.
Yeah, look.
I'm praying.
Go work out and go sleep. You know I'm praying he carrying both feet. Then we got God with us.
Hello, everybody. I have the Yeezy Tech Kanye West stem player from KanyeWest.com. Now, these things are made to mash up stems from Kanye's new album. You can also upload your own tracks and mash them up. I might upload some Drake and see if I can mash that up with a Kanye song. Let's see how this thing works.
You're supposed.
All right, so let's unbox it. It's pretty. I like that distorted low end. That's cool. It feels kind of limited, but it's really just a little jammy instrument. It's like 4 parts you can mess with, cut in and out. This button right here is really interesting. You push it, it lets you kind of really tweak the song a lot. So this lets me play with the time.
I feel
That
like
turns
this is
in
like
reverse.
the music version of Rubik's Cube.
Man, you can mix up his album and make it the right way you want it. Kanye's a genius.
He is, bro. And he sold these with the album. I think if you bought this, you got the album for free.
Yo.
Bro, if you could save, like,
He's selling millions of albums for this shit.
if you could save what you do with this, you're going to be your own. Like, you remember when people used to make their own mixtapes, like burn their shit to a CD. If you can save what you do with this is the most evolution.
You upload it to his website. Like, that's wild to me. You can have your own. Kanye West can make a mixtape of his album and have your remix on it.
Essentially, he's making his own content by the fans. His fans are making his content for him. How could he make? Oh, that's wild. What if you find out that somebody made this song better than him?
He goes have to hire him.
Like, yo, this is the Kanye mix, but nah, this is the producer mix out from Minnesota that just randomly did this shit. He marked it. That would be crazy. I think that's great advice.
That's dope. The Kanye West stem player. I like it.
I think that's a great advice.
I'm really surprised you never heard about that.
Never.
No, he's just doing so much, bro. Kanye does too much. He's in the news. I can't keep up with anything for real.
That's crazy. This came out with the last album. Yeah.
Donda.
Yeah.
Donda got a million times. How was I supposed to know?
Touche. They say this next one's supposed to come out actually in 2 days.
In italics?
I think in 2 days.
I think it said in italics. I was like, what does that mean? He got fizzled on every track. I got jokes today.
Y'all want to do one more quick topic and we could be done?
I don't think we have any more topics. I was going to wrap up right now.
I got a couple random ones. Pick a random Reddit topic, Ralph. Wow, I'm so sorry, Ralph. I did it, dude. I blame you. You put the idea in my head, and it's never gonna leave now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll put what I did in your head. What you talking about?
Scroll up.
We're not doing Elon Musk with the monkey.
The manager spin move got taken down. Go to the download links.
Where's that at?
You see, right down. Right there. This shit is hilarious. Watch this shit. Download it. This is the perfect example of when people think they're entitled to shit, and somebody come back with that heat. This little white girl gets my Employee of the Week nomination. She was cold with it.
Employee of the Week.
Employee of the Week,
Oh,
man.
that's not
She
wrong.
did. What did you do?
I downloaded it, like you said.
And then you just got to open it like media player or something, bro.
I did.
What?
Yeah, it's not working. Hold on, let me try this one.
Download is like 480 or something.
Yeah, it's not working. It says can't play.
Yeah, they didn't want you. They didn't want this meet to be out. This bro, this from the internet in general.
This is stupid. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Seems staged. That's crazy. All right, let me find something else.
Yeah, it won't work quite fine.
That's unfortunate. It was great.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, man. So, LA, you found this one, right?
I don't know, probably.
That monkey look like he in heaven right now.
I don't know if that's a video. Hold on.
All right, you ready?
Let me find something. Hold on.
Hey, you talking about this one in the middle?
Yeah, little man right here. He just look like he's at peace with everything. Hey, yeah, get that bug off of me. I appreciate you.
Here, do this universe size comparison 3D one.
Where do you see that at?
I don't know. Underneath the Kevin Hart one. Underneath the sperm testing one.
Okay, I see it.
There we go. Do this one. This one seems a lot more exciting. So have you ever wondered how big the world is in comparison?
Yeah, I've seen something recent like that. We are really small.
Okay. Well, this is going to put us into comparison. You ready? Sit back, relax. It's going to be a 5-minute ride. You fast forward the video to make it like 1.5, and then we'll be done in 3 minutes. I did the research for us. Sit back, keep the lights down, and enjoy how big you are in the world. So this is our moon. Big as hell. This is a different moon. Way bigger. Mercury. You might be able to fast forward faster, Rob. There you go. Here's Earth. That's how big we are. Look how big we are. 13,000 kilometers. Then the next biggest thing to us is Kepler. And then Neptune. Look at that. 3 times the size of Earth. 4 times. 5 times. 100 times. Can you imagine if we lived on Saturn? You'd never be able to go around the whole Earth in your lifetime.
Like, hey, I'm about to go. You're not.
That's not even our sun. That's a different sun.
This
is our sun. Now look how fucking little we are. This is Sirius A. That's a different star. Sun.
Yeah.
That's another star. Oh my God.
So these.
I've never.
So this is another star.
So these
That's the closest star to our solar system. Oh, our planet would be a speck on these stars. Betelgeuse is one of the biggest stars we know of.
By campus majors.
And these are things that we're assuming the sizes of based on measurements we know. We like
And it's black, so if you run into it, you just really fall.
Done.
Right, the gravitational pull would just pull you.
That's
Like,
a nebula.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's a galaxy. Oh no, I lied. It would take 3 light years to get across. The Orion Nebula. Omega Centauri. Huh?
How long is 1 light year?
The distance it takes light to travel 1 year.
How
So the 1 second Earth, 1 second light can travel around the Earth 7 times. So how fast that is?
Over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah.
Like, can you? We are so small in this whole thing. And that's the black hole.
That's not a black hole.
And they believe that's how the size of the observable universe. Can you imagine?
That's wild.
Like, if we were able to even adventure off to a tenth of the things that we can see,
You just saw a lot.
can you imagine?
Dude, that's a lot. That's a lot. A 10th is a lot.
But that would take hundreds of light years. Like, there's no way it would, and it would take generations, hundreds of generations.
We would evolve into something else at that
We
point.
would have.
We wouldn't even be.
Or we would have had to learn how to extend our lifespans by becoming robots. Yeah, Darren, are you ready?
I told you that's
Are you ready?
I told you it's part of evolution.
AI cybernetics,
Man, that's.
mechanical hearts.
I don't know about that.
That way you can live 125 years and they replace your brain.
How do you reproduce?
The same way, you just have to do augmented surgery on your children at age 4.
Then are they able to bring the dead back to life and give them?
We're not bringing the dead back to life. We just expand our lifespan for
We
hundreds of
need a
years.
lot more humans to do this.
We just reproduce a lot.
To see a 10th. To see a 10th. So what?
You just reproduce a lot.
That's wild. You can't reproduce when you're a
Or we
robot.
make AIs. I don't know. We have to make robots. Become Wall-E.
Man,
I'm down for Wall-E. If I just have to live there all day, I'm down.
seeing the 10th of everything would be too much. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lot. But what I don't get is with how much life is on this planet, how people don't believe that there's a speck of bacteria out there.
Bacteria is not what most people consider life. We consider life what we are.
Bacteria is life.
I understand that.
Alien. I don't understand how people don't believe in aliens. I
But
don't
what I'm
get it.
saying though is when you walk outside, do you stop and look at the life of an ant? Do you walk and do you consider every ant or bug on the ground?
I consider it because we came up on a movie. It's kids.
But what I'm saying though is if you're walking outside from your car, from the grocery store to your car, and you have your hands full of groceries, are you looking down for every ant or bug you see, or are you getting the groceries in the
No,
house?
because survive if I step on them.
Because their lives you don't consider to be,
As meaningful.
because that's what people consider life to be, are
Well,
people like us.
Okay, fair. Even if that's the case, you don't believe that there's something else
I
out
believe
there.
there's
I
something.
don't get how people don't.
There's definitely something.
But bacteria, germs, and all of that is aliens too if it lives out there.
Anywhere that there's hydrogen, there's life.
Matter of fact, they found water on one of the moons of Saturn.
Anywhere there's hydrogen, there's potential for life. All you need is water. If people have water, if you have water, you can have life. It's the basis. Is that right or wrong, Rob? If you have water, you have life.
I think there's other planets that don't need water for life.
Water and oxygen, H2O. As long as you have water, you can make life.
It was a planet that was made of fire or something like that. Where maybe it was our planet before it became cooled down or some shit. That there was actually life.
Living water, whatever.
Yeah,
But
anyway, we can
But
wrap
for
up
whoever
on that.
drinks water, I give them and will never thirst. Indeed,
I didn't mean like
the
the
water
biblical
give
sense.
them will become
I meant
become
like
a spring of water
It's Sunday.
flowing eternally.
hallelujah, amen.
It's
John
Sunday.
4:14.
He needs to go to church today. That's Rob's version of church. All right, Rob, go ahead, wrap this up.
Hold on. When we was younger, we used to have Bible study in my dad's house, and my uncle always used to come up, and he always used to say his Bible verse was Matthew 5:5. Can you Google Matthew 5:5? So my uncle always used to say Matthew 5:5, and he always used to say, "If you fuck up, you fuck." And I never knew what Matthew 5:5 actually was. So today on this podcast, after 20 years, I want to know what it says. Can we go to Matthew 5? They put a colon 5.
It's
Matthew
5.
5:5.
I thought that's what you were talking
Chapter 5, verse 5.
So, for they shall inherit the earth, the word English Bible translates. Oh, wait, hold on. Blessed
Click the
are
second
the
link.
gentle, they shall
No, click
inherit.
the second link. The Bible Gateway.
This one?
.com. Yeah. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Yeah, he was just bullshitting. No one knows. He ain't know a Bible verse. That's all it was. He says Matthew 5:5. You fuck up, you fuck. I don't got
Wait, hold on.
nothing
That's an
to do with this
interesting
Bible
verse, though.
verse.
Hold on. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. You know
It
what
had
that
nothing
means?
to do with.
He said, if you
Meek,
fucked,
the
you
small,
fucked.
Yeah.
the small people.
Blessed are the meek,
I
those
think they're
who are
talking about black
frail.
people.
Okay. And you know,
What does that have to do? You fucked.
like I said, I don't think he just said that because he didn't know a Bible verse. Now that I'm looking back on it. But yeah, this has nothing to do with that. But meek, it could be black, the oppressed. It could be anybody.
I
So you know what's
appreciate.
really interesting about this
Yeah.
verse?
What is it?
I've been reading a lot of X-Men lately, and this reminds me of them.
Y'all gotta wrap up the podcast.
Hold on.
Y'all gotta wrap this up.
I need to understand how X-Men reminds you of Matthew 5:5.
I feel like it's
Because
saying.
if I ever go back to the school teaching, we're gonna do this.
Go ahead.
I just feel like in the X-Men they were second-class citizens, and they were like a small group that eventually became bigger throughout evolution, and they
The
eventually take
X-Men
over the
themselves
Earth.
are all of mutant kind.
What'd you say?
The X-Men themselves or all of mutant kind.
All the mutants.
The mutants outweigh the humans.
Yeah, they eventually become like more dominant of a species, of a race.
So then the humans are the meek.
Yeah, they're the meek. They were meek, and they inherit the earth because they become strong.
And then the Sentinels came and fucked it all over.
Well, no.
It's a vicious cycle.
Then humans started making robots to kill the mutants.
The Sentinels.
Yeah. And then the Sentinels turned on the humans, and the Sentinels tried to take over the world.
It's a vicious cycle.
A vicious cycle.
That's why they call the Bible the best book in the world. Let's go ahead and wrap.
They said the
All right,
best
thank you
ever
for
told,
listening to the
baby.
Purple. Thanks for listening to the Purple Pill Podcast. My name is Robert. That's Darren. That's LA. We'll see y'all again next week. Peace.
God willing. I think next week's spring break. I might be remote.